Good morning. Today is Monday, January 12th, 8:42 in the morning. Just finished up chest and tricep workout, doing a little bit of shoulders. Took off of working out last week. I ended up just taking a break. So today, Monday, is my first day back. It's going to be a short week of working out. Only really going to do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because of work. All day Thursday, all day Friday. And I also have work tonight. So that should be a pretty good experience. But I'm blessed. Woke up this morning feeling a little funny. Not sick, but I don't know. I just had this weird feeling. Couldn't really explain it. Couldn't really kind of put my finger on it. I prayed to the Lord about it. Really just talked to Him about my feeling. Crazy enough, I don't even really think I asked Him like what it meant or what this means. I kind of just told Him my thoughts and kept it pushing. So, but I feel it right now. Now I really just gotta go home, cook, stuff like that. But wanted to make a video. And somebody just was thinking about the gym, and I've already talked about this before. Pretty sure I made a video on this before. I'm pretty sure it was like how to escape victim mentality. So it's gonna be pretty similar. But after not going to the gym for about a week, and not due to injury, it was just due to my own personal reason. But you just understand, man. And I was thinking about this last night too. Like, nothing is promised, and the Lord owes you nothing. I think a lot of people think that they are owed something for some reason. A lot of people think that they deserve to have like a good and happy life, and they deserve to do this and they deserve to do that. But the Lord doesn't owe us anything. The Lord doesn't really promise us anything, just outside of the fact that if you're a believer of Christ and you are like saved. Outside of that, the Lord doesn't promise a big house. The Lord doesn't promise us money or anything like that. All of these, a lot of stuff that we get is really just a gift from the Lord. It's just favor, Like waking up in the morning is the true gift, and then everything else is just kind of icing on the cake, Everything else is just extra. You can work hard and hard and hard. That don't mean you're going to be a millionaire or a billionaire or make a lot of money. You can be the nicest person in the world, but that doesn't mean someone's going to come and be nice to you and treat you nice. I'm not even sure if y'all can hear me because I don't even got my mic plugged in. Give me 1 second. There we go. You guys should be able to hear me better. But like I was saying, none of this is promised to us. And I think a lot of people go around life like being depressed when their life isn't good. A lot of people go about life being upset or angry with God because they look at somebody else. And you're like, oh, well, I'm a better person than them. And why do they get this? Or, oh, I do this. Why don't I have this? But that's not how life always works. The Lord has a set plan for everybody. And unfortunately, it's just how it is. Not everybody. The Lord's set plan for you might not be a millionaire. The Lord's set plan for you might not to be married with kids. The Lord's set plan for you might honestly just be like you being a teacher, making $60,000 a year, but you are helping and teaching the youth to be better, or you might be spreading the gospel, or you just might be a positive influence and be helping other kids. You might be messing around and raising the next freaking Martin Luther. Who knows? But that could be your plan, The Lord might not make you an athlete, but you might mess around and give birth to the next Serena Williams or the next Michael Vick, outside of the whole, dogfighting situation. If y'all know, y'all know. But that's how life is. And I've noticed my life has become much better, and I've been happier ever since I've adopted that mentality of thinking. And I've been thinking like this for a minute now. This is not just like a new revelation for me. It's something that's I've always kind of thought about. And it just helps me be grateful for what the Lord has given me. Even though, of course, I want bigger, I want better things. The Lord knows my goals. The Lord knows my ambitions and what I want to do. But, how my life is right now is part of the Lord's plan. Now, obviously, I can't just be content. And what I mean by that is I still need to work and strive to be better. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I believe that we are supposed to be hard workers and we are supposed to strive to be better and not be lazy. Of course, of course. Um, but also just be happy what the Lord has given you within this moment. Be happy with what you have. Be thankful with what you have. And understand what you have, the Lord does not have to give you. Like, this is all a gift. The Lord gives what the Lord also taketh, So it don't gotta be like this. Like, yeah, I want a Camaro, but I'm very, very happy for my Honda. I have a car that I could drive and go anywhere in. If I really wanted to, I could drive all the way to California, all the way to Texas, because I literally have the ability to. As long as I have the gas money and my car works, I am straight. Yeah, of course, I don't necessarily want to live in an apartment. I would like a house or a mansion, of course, but I'm blessed. I have a place where I can lay my bed. I got a relatively safe place to go to sleep. I have a fantastic roommate. Things could be so much worse. Yeah, I want a better job that might be giving me more money, but at the same time, I have a job. I am employed. I can pay my bills. And on top of me being able to pay my bills, I can save money. And on top of me being able to save money, I can use my money I also have enough money to go out and spend time with friends. How much, what more can I ask for? I'm thankful for that, because some people don't have a job at all. Some people are living paycheck to paycheck, can't save. Some people don't have enough money to spend on them just going to a simple restaurant, a simple, going out to Cheesecake Factory and spending $15 on an entree. Some people really don't got it like that. But I'm blessed that I have the ability to do that. So it's really just being thankful and being appreciative for what you have and truly understanding the Lord does not have to give you anything. Nothing is promised to you. None of this. None of this. But I feel like a lot of people just take things for granted, They think that they deserve more. They think that the Lord has to give them more. That because they're doing X, Y, and Z, the Lord has to do X, Y, and Z. It's not how that works. That's not how that works. Be thankful. And I remember saying this before. Why would the Lord give you more if you're not even appreciative for what the Lord has given you now? Like, what's the point? Because the Lord's going to give you more, and then you're not going to be appreciative for that because you're probably going to want something more. As humans, we're just not ever satisfied with anything. That's why even the richest people are chasing more and more money. Why? Because they are not satisfied. They get $1 million, they want 2, 3, 4. And it just keeps going. You're never satisfied. You you never, unless someone gets a jackpot, but when you work for your money and you get it, someone works for $100 million and not just going to stop at $100 million and be like, all right, I'm going to retire, I'm going to live off this. No, they keep on growing because they want more than $100 million. The goal was 100. Once you hit that goal, now it's 500. Now it's $1 billion. It's just what it is. And it's just human nature. But I've noticed you just enjoy life and appreciate life more when you understand that none of this is promised to you, and just be grateful for what the Lord has given you. Be grateful for the life you live. It can always be worse. I say that all the time. I say it to my coworkers. How's everything? Even at work, when things get a little rocky and we like, dang, like this sucked. But it could be worse though. Like, yeah, this does suck, but it could be worse. And then what do? You move on, you accept it, and you get through it. You get by it. That's what it is. So that's my little rant. It's my little speech of the day. The Lord owes you nothing, and be very, very, very appreciative for what the Lord actually does give you. Also, just accept Jesus Christ into your life. He loves you. He loves you. He cares for you. He wants the best for you. So that'll be my rant for the day. Like I said, on my way home, I got work at 2. I work from 2 to 10:30 today, second shift. So that'll be very, very interesting. Hopefully work isn't too bad today. I need to cook. That's my main thing I really need to do. I got like a little extra things like pay the electric bill and stuff like that. But my main thing is I need to cook so I can have food for these next couple of days. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, today's really just going to be a pretty smooth and easy day, God willing, because we'll see how work goes. Yep. that's pretty much it. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you guys. Brody, I love you. Keep your head up. Keep pushing. Keep recording. Keep working. Never stop, man. Catch y'all later. Peace.